Welcome back to the Herbert Dennard Show. We have with us this part of the program my good friend, Reverend Henry Clay Ficklin, former city council person.
Yes.
Welcome.
Glad to be back on the show.
Former chairman of the Finance Committee.
Yes.
And presently pastor of Mount Vernon Baptist Church.
That's right.
How long have you been preaching?
This is my 30th year pastoring. I've been preaching longer than
30 years?
Yes.
How do you come up with a sermon every week?
Well, I think it's in you. You know, I went to school, and you just read your Bible daily, and you just reveal things that need to be said. And then, of course, there is a sermon every day that you walk around, because there's always something that you can see that people need to hear about.
But can't you, wouldn't it be easier just to do like other folks do, just steal you one every now and then?
Well, you know, I think that everybody kind of glean things that they've heard, things that they've read, some good points that they think that their congregation needs to hear. And of course, when your congregation needs to hear something, I don't think it's called stealing, but sometimes you are required to give credit to the person who actually came up with an original idea. But I think most of the ideas that are batted about and around, somewhat kind of hard to find who the original person who came up with them, because sometimes when you hear something from somebody else, they got it from somewhere else.
I want to talk about Law Day in just a minute, but I want to ask you this. What do you think about the pastor of Obama's church?
I think that Jeremiah Wright is a very well-schooled and grounded theologian. I think that his opinions are quite in line with what a lot of Afro-American ministers preach. And of course, I think that when you get a blurb of anybody's sermon, you can take, I'm glad they didn't come in my church sometime, and just get a little blurb, and you can take that and make anything you want out of it. I think that when you really hear his whole message and what he has been about and how he has serviced those people there in Chicago and in the community, I think that you'll understand that he is a man of God who's trying to do what he believes is his calling.
I don't think that a lot of white people understand the black church.
Well, I don't think that they do either. I think that, you know, it's always been a misgiving, but the black church has always been the bulwark from which the black community operated. NAACP, SCLC, SNCC, all of them had their ground in the black church. And of course, that black minister who was fiery. And of course, that's a part of the tradition in the black church, is that the ministers are somewhat fiery because they are faced with so much that they realize that they are preaching to a people who have been mistreated and oppressed, and every day they go on their jobs, the things are not the same for other people. So they have to have some type of motivating spirit to keep them going. Okay.
You were working on your doctorate degree now.
Yes, I wish you just wouldn't announce that always to the public, because it puts pressure on me.
I'll let the cat out the bag. but PhD.
Yes.
They tell me that is one difficult thing to do.
Well, yeah, I can agree with them.